This conference will now be recorded.
So we'll be starting our next topic, that is make to stock production. Okay. So the topics that we are going to cover, they are, we will see overview of make to stock production, process flow of make to stock production, the basic process of make to stock production, various planning strategies in make to stock. We will see this. Planning strategy 10, we will discuss in detail about planning strategy 10. Then planning strategy 11, planning strategy 40, and we will discuss about consumption mode and consumption periods. So these are the topics we will be covering in the make to stock production. Okay. So this we discussed already. Make to stock planning means we build stock in anticipation of customer demand. This we discussed already yesterday. Even before the customer gives the order, we start the production and we build the stock. We keep the inventory in the organization. We ship the customer order from our stock of finished goods. So once the customer gives the order, we already produce the stocks. From that stock, we deliver the product to the customer. Okay. Make to stock production strategies plan production or procurement using planned independent requirements. This we discussed again already. So in the make to stock production, the production happens using the PIRs. PIRs are nothing but forecast. Planned independent requirement is nothing but forecast. So make to stock production make to stock production strategies are used in industry where demand and sales fluctuate, but production may be kept at full capacity. So normally, in which industries they go for this make to stock? So where sometimes your demand may go high, sometimes demand may be less, but they want to produce all the time. So in those kind of industries, they go for this make to stock production. Okay, the demand is defined without reference to sales orders. Here, your demand is not related to sales orders. Only the PIRs, planned independent requirements. Okay. So this is the make to stock production principle basically. So first, what they do the planning. They enter the forecast PIRs, and then using that they will do the procurement or production. Okay. Your production activity will happen. Once it is completed, you will get the stock. You will get the stock in the warehouse, and the stock is ready all the time in the warehouse. And whenever the customer give the order, you have the stock. From the stock, you deliver the product to the customer. This is the basic process flow. Here you don't wait for the customer orders to come. Okay. So this is the basic process flow of make to stock production. Okay. So some of the important planning strategies in make to stock is 10, pure make to stock. Okay. Gross requirement planning 11. Okay. Production by lot size 30. Planning with final assembly 40. Okay. Planning at assembly level 70. And planning at phantom assembly level 15. These are the some of the planning strategies in make to stock. All these are make to stock only, but they have some slight difference. We will understand that. So among this, we will be discussing in detail pure make to stock. Okay, and we'll be discussing 11 gross requirement planning and 40 planning with final assembly, the most widely used. These are the ones we will discuss. Okay, so basically we will be discussing 10 pure make to stock, planning strategy pure make to stock, 11 gross requirement planning. Okay, then we will discuss 40 planning with final assembly. These are the ones we will discuss. Okay, so in our make to stock production. So first we'll start with the 10 planning strategy 10. Okay. So in the planning strategy 10, planning is done. Planning is at finished product level using independent requirements. So basically you have your finished product. Okay, for this finished product, you will enter forecast. You will enter the forecast, and accordingly you will start the production. Okay. Sales orders are not included in MRP. This I will show you in a minute. Okay. So basically you enter the forecast for the finished product, and based on that you will start the production. Okay. So we are here. This is the one. So for the finished product, you will enter your strategy group as 10, planning strategy as 10. Okay. And then you will start the production. So this is the flow. Basically you enter demand. First step, you enter demand, forecast, nothing but forecast, planned independent requirements. Then you run MRP. I will show you this in the system. After MRP, you do the production. Your stock will come in the warehouse. The stock will get up here. Stock will be you will be generating the stock, and after that, whenever the customer gives the order from this warehouse stock, you deliver the product to the customer. So when you deliver the product to the customer, your PIR will get reduced. Planned independent requirements will get reduced. Okay, so now this flow we will see it in the system. This is the process flow of 10, pure make to stock 10. Okay, so first we'll set up this one. First we'll set up this strategy group in the Metal Master. So let me go to the system now. Okay, let me go to the system. Okay, so now let me take our finished product which we are using. Okay, so this is the one we are using, this one, right? 418. So let me take this one. Now I will set up the strategy 10. So go to Metal Master MM02. This we discussed already yesterday. How to enter the strategy group. So go to MRP3. Okay, this one, it is already entered. You see 10. If I go to the list, you have the strategy 10. Make to stock production. Enter that, continue, adopt, and here you have consumption modes. You see, here you have some consumption modes. Okay, what I will do, I'll enter the consumption modes here. Okay, we will discuss these consumption modes later point of time. Okay, here we will discuss here the consumption modes. The consumption mode and periods we will discuss at the end. Okay, so I entered a consumption mode and consumption periods here. Okay, the meaning here is we are going to use planning strategy 10 for this product. Now save it. So we entered the planning strategy 10. So now the first step is, in the planning strategy 10, the first step is you enter your demand. You enter your demand forecast. You enter the demand. You enter the forecast. Okay, so now let us enter the demand. Okay, so first let me go to MD04. Okay, this is the product.
Excuse me.
Yeah, please. Yeah, please.
Are you sharing your screen, sir? I am not able to see.
I already shared the screen. Others are able to see my screen. Satya.
No, sir, I'm not able to see from the time issue.
Yes, sir.
We can see, sir.
Sir.
Yes, we can see.
Girish, are you able to see my screen? Girish?
Yes, sir.
Lakshmi. Lakshmi, the problem is at your end only. Can you log in again, Lakshmi?
Okay, sir.
Still you are not able to see my screen?
Yes, sir. No, sir. Only the names of this meeting I am able to see. That's it.
Maybe problem. Yes, sir, able to see.
Okay, sir. I leave it.
Leave. What I suggest you log out. restart your laptop or desktop and log in again.
Okay, sir. You please continue. I'll join. Okay, sir.
Monil, are you able to see the screen? Are you able to see the
Yes,
screen?
I am able to see the screen.
Yeah.
You please continue, sir. I'll join again.
Yeah. Okay. So, I enter the material. I'm entering the material plant. This we discussed already. So this is the as of now stock. What I will do, I'll delete everything. Just let me delete everything. Okay, I'll turn it. I'm making everything fresh. Just give me 1 minute. Today you will see one full end-to-end flow, more or less. Okay. So now, if you see this product as of now doesn't have any stock. There's no stock. Stock is 0. Stock is 0. Current inventory is 0. Okay, and as of now, it is not having any requirements, any production orders, any planned orders. It doesn't have anything. Situation is fresh. So now we will enter the first demand. Demand means PARs, planned independent requirements. Okay, because we are in make to stock. So let me enter the requirement. PARs. We discussed this already yesterday. How to enter the forecast. MD61. We discussed this already yesterday. Create planned independent requirements. This is my product. This is the plant. Okay, I will enter for the next 6 months. And the bucket is planning buckets are months. Enter. Okay, so now let me enter for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let me enter for next 5 months. 5 months I am entering the requirement. Forecast. This is forecast. Month wise I am entering the forecast. Till March 2022 I entered the forecast. Now see. Okay, forecast is entered. This forecast, this planned independent requirements, you can see it on MD04. If you refresh it, you can see these are the ones I entered. Now the point to be noted here is, you see here, the moment I enter, you are getting LSF. Why LSF? The reason is planning strategy. Let me go to configuration. If I go to configuration, SAP reference IMG. Okay, I will show you. Go to production. Okay, go to production planning, demand management, planned independent requirements, planning strategy. Okay, define strategy. If you go there, we are using 10. What is the planning strategy we are using now? 10. In the 10, planned independent requirement type is LSF. That is why there you are getting LSF. There you are getting LSF. That's the reason you are getting here LSF. This product is assigned with 10. In the 10, the planned independent requirement type is LSF. That's why you are getting LSF. So we entered the forecast. Now they will run MRP. I'll run MRP. Okay. I'm running MRP MD02. MD02. I did MRP. Okay. MRP is executed. Okay. If I refresh the screen, you will get planned orders. See, you got the planned orders. You got the planned orders. Okay. So here, this MRP I just executed is a separate topic. Okay, that we will be discussing after our demand management. After our demand management, we will be discussing on this MRP. Okay, so I executed MRP. Now what they do, using this, they will do the production. So now you know your forecast. I need to produce this much quantity. Okay, so now they will start the production. Okay, so we are here. I entered we executed the MRP. Planned orders have come, and this using these planned orders, they will do the production. Okay, so now I'm executing the production. So what they do, they will convert this planned order to production. They will double click the planned order, and then they will convert this planned order to production order. Okay, it will take you to production order. See, it will take you to production order screen. And this production execution, we will discuss in detail when we go to the production execution topic here. Production order execution. That time we will discuss everything in detail. It will take easily 1.5 weeks. Okay, today I'm just converting the planned order to production order, and I will do the GR. So this is a production order now. That means they have to produce this product in this plant, in this manufacturing site, this much quantity. Okay, so let me enter the batch number. Okay, and when they create the production order, the BOM components gets copied to the order, and also operations get copied to the order which we entered in the routing. Okay, and these BOM components are coming from the BOM components. This we will discuss again in the manufacturing execution in detail. So what they do, they create the order and they will release it. Okay, I'm releasing the order. Done. They will save it. So now the production order is created. Using this production order, they will do the manufacturing. Manufacturing execution will do the manufacturing activity. You see the production order number. So once the production is completed, they will transfer the stock to the warehouse. Of course, in between there are a lot of steps. After creating the order, you have a lot of steps, but we are not discussing at this moment all those steps. I'm directly creating the stock, directly generating the stock, warehouse stocks. Once the production is completed, what they do, the stock which they generate, they will transfer to the warehouse. So that activity I'm doing. Okay, it is MIGO. This again we will discuss when we go to the manufacturing execution. The meaning of this transaction is production is completed. They are transferring the manufactured stock to the warehouse. So they will select goods receipt, order, okay, and then they will enter the production order number, enter. Okay, you got it here, everything. You see here quantity, where, change the location now. I'll change the location, order data, batch, everything you got it. Okay, so now the moment I post this, you will get the inventory here. You will get the inventory. What is the current inventory? 0. What is the current inventory, Girish? What is the current inventory? 0. Correct?
That's right. Yeah.
Current stock is 0. Current stock is 0. Okay, so now when I post the stock, you will be able to see the stock. So check. That's okay. Now I'm posting. That means manufacturing is completed and the stock is transferred to the warehouse. So now if you see, you will be able to see the stock here. When I refresh the screen, see, you got a stock of 100. So we are here. We entered the forecast, we did MRP, we completed the production. Now the stock has come in the warehouse. Now in between, the customer orders will come. Okay, this is the assumption. This stock we produced on an assumption based on the forecast. The real requirement will come from the customers. So now we need to enter the customer order, sales order. That is sales order, VA01. Now from here onward, sales activity. Don't worry about all these things. These are all sales activities. This creation of sales order. Sales order is the responsibility of sales team. Only as a PP consultant, if you know that, that's enough. Okay, we don't execute all these things. Okay, they enter the order type, sales of distribution channel division. Enter. Okay, customer, I'll enter the sold to party. Sold to party means customer. This customer is giving us an order. Okay. Okay, I'll enter the material. Material means product or our product. Okay, enter the metal. Let's say he wants 50. He wants 50 bottles, and the plant is 1710. Okay, I'm repeating again. Huh? Here, the meaning of this transaction is this customer. Sold to party means customer. This customer is asking us this product, this much quantity, and from this plant. Okay, and he wants us to deliver. I don't know why it is taking 15th. Okay, that's okay. Let's read be there. So again I'm repeating. Let us put 16th. Change 16th. That's okay. So the meaning here is, again I'm repeating, this customer is asking this product, Coke bottle 1 liter, this much quantity, 50 to deliver from this plant on this date. That means today only. So that is the meaning of it. And here the most important thing needs to be understood is, if you go to procurement tab, here you see there is a procurement tab. If you go to procurement tab, what is a requirement type here? KSL. Why KSL is coming here by default? Because we are in planning strategy 10. We are in planning strategy 10. In the planning strategy 10, the customer requirement type is KSI. That's what to be noted. As we are in 10, planned independent requirement type is LSF and customer requirement type is KSI. Automatically, it will take from the planning strategy. Okay. So now let me create a sales order. Okay. I'm creating the sales order. Go back. Okay. So I'll go to sales. Now I'm saving the sales order. You see there is a button on the top, sales order. So this sales order creation is a responsibility of sales team. In the SAP, it comes under the scope of SD module, sales and distribution module.